Howdy folks, thanks for tuning back in. So I got out to shoot this guy a little bit sooner than I had expected. After you get done watching my little recap here of the current condition of the pistol, all the following footage is going to be the 125 rounds I fired. So after cleaning it all up, this is what it looks like. I said in the shooting footage that the left side or the right side had mushroomed out more. I actually don't believe that to be the case now. Might have ever so slightly, but pretty much looks exactly the same as it did out the box. Some of that black finish is wearing off on the sides, good bit of black finish wear on the top. Underside of the barrel is wearing pretty good. Nothing abnormal there. Slide stops are looking fine. Front edges look the same as they did on the other pistol. There's your side rail wear there. Yeah, these rear rails are not looking too terrible after 125. I'm going to keep an extremely precise round count on this pistol. So that's what it's looking like right now. I did have 3 malfunctions out of the 125 rounds I fired. You'll see that. Inside of the slide's not looking too bad. I do believe this slide is nitrided too, because I've been carrying this the same as I was the other one. Absolutely no rust of any kind. It's a different color black than the last slide too, and if I put it near the hammer, you should be able to see the different color black. The slide matches the frame, but I do believe this one's nitrided. Bolt face is looking good. Firing pin's holding up good. There's the wear where it's riding under the barrel. Underside of that's not looking too bad. Inside of the slide rails looking just fine. I mean, you're not going to see any weird wear on the steel parts that are interfacing with the aluminum. So yeah, all in all, this thing is it's giving me some hope. It's giving me some hope. The grips did not come loose after that 125 rounds. They are Loctite. You can see some of the Loctite there. Unfortunately, the rear sight did come loose, even though I had it Loctited, so I just tightened it back down. That'll hold for now. And at some point, I'll pull that screw out and I'll Loctite it again with some stronger Loctite. It is an incredibly small screw. Yeah, I got it screwed back down so it's not wobbling, but it did unfortunately come loose. So now that you guys have seen this, watch the rest of the video. You can watch me fire the 125 rounds through it. If you want to take a look at my unboxing video, you can look at what the rails looked like when it came out of the box versus now. So far, I'm not seeing anything crazy. But 400 rounds was the lifespan of the last pistol, so hopefully this one will go much, much more than 400 rounds. At least 20 times that is what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I got access to an old range I used to go to that I didn't have access to for a couple of years, and it's back up, so I should be shooting a lot more often now. Hopefully weekly I'll be shooting again like I was for a couple of years, so I'll be able to bring that back to you guys. And I don't think these screws are rusting. I don't think that red in there is rust. It could be, but I think it's just sand. I don't know. My plan is just to paint these, honestly, since they're Loctited and they're not moving under shooting. I'm probably just going to paint those screw heads so I don't have to worry about them rusting. But yeah, I really like this black 30X. I think it has a lot more opportunities to do good. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So far, I'm feeling confident in these rear rails. So please watch the rest of the video. Me shooting this thing.
All right, folks, gonna do some accuracy testing with the 30X today.
first shot's out of this pistol. I don't have the suppressor. It's gonna be 125 rounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Approximately 7 yards away, give or take. Let's see how she does. All right, that's magazine 1. New magazine. Magazine 2. All right, no malfunctions. If the camera wants to walk with me. There's the grouping for the first 25 shots. I was aiming right here for all of them. Basically shooting a string low. It's about what I saw with the last pistol. I'm gonna go back and load it up. We're gonna shoot 125 rounds today. All right, so my grandfather wanted to go and get his hearing protection. We had forgotten that, unfortunately. So I'm back loaded up. I'm gonna shoot for top left of the target, still 7 yards apart. Let's see how it goes. Not bad. A couple of those shots were closer to point of aim. I will say the trigger on this 30X is much better than my first 30X's trigger. Can't tell you why. I haven't taken apart either mechanism, but it feels a lot better. All right, so you guys can see the group. It's about the same thing. I am gonna load these mags up again. I know it sucks watching me load, guys. I'm sorry about that. I don't have enough magazines to do 125 rounds continuous. But at the end of all this shooting, I will pull the pistol apart and we can analyze it. And I can't tell you how lubricated this pistol is. I have enough extreme weapons grease, the Slip 2000, which I use for everything. I got enough lubricant in there to, I don't know, last a lifetime, I'll tell you that much. All right, back dead center. We had a malfunction right there.
So if you can see, it just didn't pick up the next round. Gotta fiddle and find the mag that's loaded. All right. No malfunctions. Well, aside from the one. No malfunctions on those mags, clear. Let me get the last box of ammo out. Same thing. So that's a fully loaded magazine. You guys saw me put one in there. All right, so it would appear the only malfunctions we're having are on the first round when you use the tip-up barrel mechanism. This is going to be the last shots. All right, so the last 25 rounds, I think I'm gonna shoot these one-handed. See how that goes. That's safety. Where they have that safety, sometimes under recoil, you'll bump it up. One last malfunction, failure to feed. Now this is one of the unique systems of having no extractor and no slide lock. So what I found the easiest way to clear this is kind of push back on the slide a little bit, hit the barrel release, the round goes shooting. Magazine is empty, so I was on the last round in the mag. All right guys, that is 125 rounds. And if we look here, well, they're not looking terribly different. Let me clean that off a little bit better. That one's definitely mushroomed out a touch more. It's not atrocious though. That one looks pretty much identical to how it was when it came out of the box. So yeah, there you guys go. 125 rounds. We'll pull it apart and see how it goes. Sight did come loose, even though I Loctited it. Grips do not feel loose, and I did Loctite them as well. So I'll check those screws, but I'll probably just use red Loctite on this guy. I'm sick of it coming loose. Yeah, 125 rounds. Thank y'all very much for watching. Oh wait, before I go, everything we shot today was the Fiocchi 765 blue box. Right there, that's 125 rounds of that ammo. Let's see if it's got the specs on there. So 73 grains at 1,000 FPS. All right, now y'all have yourselves a wonderful night.